Welcome back friends to Learn with Akash for another Blender tutorial. In this tutorial what we're going to see is a morphing effect in Blender 2.91. So let's get started by opening a new file which is going to be general obviously, and let's just let the default cube be there because today is going to be useful. So make sure you have seen my old previous video which is the beginner tutorial for Blender. In that I have did a lot of explanation about walk navigation in camera. So make sure you have seen that and it will be very helpful for you in this video. So what I'm trying to do is I'm just gonna emit particles from the cube, and the cube is gonna form a particular substance or a particular shape in this side. Okay, so for that I'm just gonna add a monkey, and let's just move it over there, and let's just turn it around on the y-axis. Okay, I mean on the z. Okay, after turning it around, now let me just just custom by clicking 0 to go to the view for camera. Let's just make it move over here down. Okay, so my camera is on position. So after my camera is on position, now what you're going to do is add a new mesh which is going to be plane in our case. So let's just move it out of the frame so that it won't look bad. So after by selecting your plane, what you're going to do is go to the particle systems and add a new particle, and delete this light over here, and add a new particle for the cube and for the monkey without doing any change. Now go to the plane setting and scroll down and make the end frame over here 1, and come down and make the physics tab, make it like keyed. Select the keyed option, and under the relation tab add a new relation, and select the cube, then add another relation which is gonna be our monkey in this case. So now what you do, if you hit play, you can see our cube going there and merging. So that's nice looking to nice good looking to see. So let's just like hide the cube and the Sazune. And now if you see, we can see the monkey. Yeah, we can see it. So now what we need is, after the monkey is visible, but if you notice there are some particles falling down. So that I don't need the particles to fall down. For that, what I'm gonna do is select my cube over here and come a little bit down, and instead of messing with the field weights, just go to the physics tab and give it as none. Same for the monkey. So now if you hit play, you can see that thing. So now let's just what you do, just hide the cube and this monkey, and just scroll down and check how it looks. So my monkey just disappears so fast that I guess it's because of my lifetime. So let's just increase it something like 80. And now if you hit play, now you can see it. So we'll do the same for the cube and the Sazune. So just go and click on the lifetime to 80, and same for the monkey. I mean for this one. And let's just scroll down and just hide the cube and the monkey. Now let's just hit play. Okay, perfect. But it's just simple boring effect over here. And if I go to my rendered view and I have, deselected I have deleted the light over here, and I need it to look like a little bit sci-fi type. So what I'm gonna do is add a new mesh, which is gonna be cube in this case, and I'm gonna add another mesh, which is gonna be a UV sphere. So after I added both, now what I'm gonna do is go to the physics, the materials tab, and add a new material, and go to the principal BSDF and select emission. So after selecting that, I'm just going to go to the rendered settings and click on ambient and bloom. So after clicking on it, I can't see properly just because my earth is a little bit in gray color. So let's just make it black and check. Okay, now let's just do some modification in the render settings tab. By increase the clamping and intensity a bit, and radius just increase it, and kine also, and threshold decrease it. So now we have this materials effect. So same for the cube. Go to its materials tab and add a new material, and may change it from this thing to emission. So now it will just start glowing as the old thing. So I'm just going to select a red for this place, I'm just gonna make it like a little bit darker than this one. So for this I'm gonna choose the light red. So there is some difference between the red color over here. So this is much darker and that is much lighter than this. So selecting this, select only these two, and I'm just hitting M and adding a new collection for it. And I'm just gonna click OK. Okay, now I have a new collection for these both tabs. So I need the particles to look like this, and I need it to be in a random size. So what you're gonna do is select your plane over here and go to its particle settings and scroll down, and you will come across this called the render. And instead of halo, what you're gonna choose is a collection. If you're just gonna choose only one object, means instead of collection you can just choose an object and I drop which object it's gonna be. But in my case, it's gonna be more than one, which is there is two types. So I'm just gonna choose a collection and just clicking on it, and it's gonna be collection number two. And now, if you see, if I deselect it, you can see that my cube and my spheres are there. So I'm just gonna increase the scale randomness. Now, if you see, the cube's sizes are small and big. So now if I do like this, now it's giving me a little more effect. And let me just come down. Let me just scroll a little bit up and go to the rotations tab and click on rotation and click on randomize. So now if you see the cubes are a little bit randomly rotated. So let's just go back and check now. Okay, now we have our sci-fi morphing effect. So thank you for watching Learn with Akash. If you like this video, make sure you follow our channel. Twice in a day, twice in every day, I upload a new video. And make sure you cope up with my channel. And until then, signing off, Learn with Akash, and enjoy the rendered video.